Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. I'll share our videos commanded by our experts, so let's begin.
If you like, please like, share and subscribe. So let's begin our today's topic. Let's begin.
For the last century, global retail has relied on a single predictable engine, the human mind. Entire industries of marketing and advertising were built specifically to appeal to our human emotion, psychology, and impulse. That century-long standard is currently breaking apart. We are entering the era of delegated commerce. Delegated commerce is driven by Agentic AI. These are autonomous algorithms programmed with preset rules, like budget limits or quality requirements, that independently research options and execute purchases on a consumer's behalf, without needing human approval for every click. This chart tracks the massive projected growth of these systems. Research from firms like McKinsey and Morgan Stanley indicates that by 2030, these autonomous agents will mediate up to $5 trillion in global retail commerce. That $5 trillion projection represents a direct transfer of economic power. Financial decision-making is moving away from human shoppers and into the processing cores of machine algorithms. Zooming out to look at the global economy, this massive shift toward automation is highly uneven. Looking at this map, we see the extreme geographic concentration of the trend. Just 10 global markets will control nearly 68% of all agentic spending. The United States holds the dominant position, projected to account for $1.1 trillion of the global total. This U.S. volume is driven by highly established digital infrastructure and aggressive retail brand investments. Panning over to China, the market registers as the second largest at $505.8 billion, driven by deeply integrated super apps and strong state frameworks connecting users to digital payment rails. Securing a piece of the future retail economy requires dominating these highly digitized, infrastructure-rich regional markets. Within those regions, the actual mechanics of how money is spent are changing. Human buyers are swayed by brand loyalty, aesthetics, and prestige, and AI runs purely on data and logic. Because AI requires structured data to function, agentic spending immediately targets data-rich frameworks and recurring buys. Habitual grocery replenishment is the primary target. This tree map breaks down agentic spend. The largest sector, soft drinks and food, accounts for $597.6 billion. Telecoms and utilities sees $410.3 billion for automating contracts. Financial services captures $237.9 billion for scanning policies, while travel captures $275.6 billion by outsourcing automated booking. It is important to remember that AI agents are not replacing the human desire to shop for unique or luxury goods. They are surgically automating the high-frequency, mundane friction points of our daily lives. Despite these multi-trillion-dollar projections, this transition faces severe structural roadblocks. The first major hurdle is the trust deficit. Studies by Juniper Research reveal consumers happily outsource product research, but actively hesitate to grant algorithms final checkout control of their bank accounts. The second major hurdle lies on the corporate side, the immense implementation costs required to build and maintain these autonomous systems. Gartner data shows that up to 40% of pilot agentic AI projects risk cancellation. Companies are struggling with misaligned business metrics and the spiraling costs of computing tokens required to process AI queries. The technological capability to execute delegated commerce currently outpaces both consumer trust and corporate IT budgets. For global brands, the rise of AI agents introduces the threat of disintermediation. Retailers are losing direct contact with their human customers, creating a highly contested front door to secure sales. Brands must completely restructure their digital infrastructure. A website designed for human emotion is useless to a bot. Retailers must optimize their catalogs into clean, machine-readable data, just to ensure an AI agent will shortlist their products. By 2030, the most powerful consumer in the global economy won't be a human at all. The future of commerce relies entirely on convincing our machines to do business with their machines. If you work with data, you know the grind. Downloading CSV files, filtering columns, copying specific rows into a different sheet, formatting the headers. Every week, you run through the exact same sequence of clicks. Anthropic recently built a way to automate this directly into Claude Cowork. It is a feature called Record a Skill. Instead of writing prompts or configuring automation software, this uses imitation learning. You turn on a screen recorder, and the AI watches you complete the task. By observing your cursor and listening to your microphone, it builds a repeatable workflow. To use it, you need the latest version of the Claude desktop app running on your machine and an active Pro, Max, or Team plan. Because the system watches your entire screen to learn, we have to strictly control its line of sight. Securing your data is the mandatory first step before hitting record. Step 1 is workspace sanitization. You need to clear your desktop of anything the AI shouldn't see during its training run. This 3-part digital vault diagram represents the baseline rules for safe local training. The first rule is zero password exposure. Before you open Claude, open your web browser and log into all the platforms and tools you will need for the task. Next, close out any open developer environments. If you have terminal windows or configuration files containing API keys running in the background, shut them down entirely. Finally, if your task involves highly confidential client profiles or financial records, do not use real files for the training run. Set up a folder with blurred documents or use dummy datasets that mimic your actual structure. Logging in early, closing developer tools, and using dummy data forms your security baseline. By managing exactly what renders on your screen at the operating system level, you eliminate the risk of a beta leak when the AI begins extracting logic from your actions. With your screen secure, open the Claude desktop application. Look at the top of the interface for the workspace toggle. A common mistake is trying to record from the standard chat mode. You must explicitly switch your session over to the co-work workspace. Inside the co-work workspace, navigate to the chat bar. Click the plus icon and select the Record a Skill option from the menu. Once triggered, Claude prepares to capture a continuous stream of screenshots, track your specific cursor movements, log your keystrokes, and record audio from your microphone. To allow this, your operating system, whether Mac OS or Windows, will prompt you to grant system permissions for screen recording and microphone access. You must approve these to proceed. Approving these permissions moves Claude out of the browser window. It becomes an active observer directly on your machine. When you hit Start, begin your task. Move clearly and deliberately. There is no need to rush. Take your time clicking through menus and opening files. As you move your mouse, you must narrate your decisions out loud. The software needs to hear why you are taking an action, not just see that you clicked a button. This flowchart illustrates how Claude performs logic synthesis in the background. It watches your workflow and splits the data into 2 streams: fixed steps that happen every time and variable inputs that change depending on the data. For example, as you highlight a column, say into the microphone, "I always filter out duplicates before moving this data." That spoken rule becomes a strict logical gate the AI will follow in the future. The system can only imitate what it understands. Your ability to speak the invisible rules behind your physical clicks dictates how well the automation works. When the task is complete, click Stop. Claude will bundle the entire process and ask you to name it as a shortcut command, like /generate report. Before trusting this new command, we have to check for overfitting. Overfitting happens when the AI memorizes the exact names and text from your training video, rather than learning the underlying rule. To verify the rule stuck, close your training files. Open a completely fresh dataset with different information, type your new command, and hit Enter. Claude takes over. It applies your filters, moves the data, and completes the workflow on the new file in seconds. By securing the environment and explaining your logic out loud, you have built a repeatable automation package. You didn't write a single line of code or engineer a complex prompt. Look at your schedule for the week. Find the platform task you repeat the most. Create a folder with dummy data and let Claude watch you work.